Hello there, it's the Archivist from TradingCardArchives.com, and today we are going to be opening some baseball cards, specifically Alan and Ginter. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. We are going to open these, but that was mostly a joke. We're here for the giveaway. This is the 1,500 subscribers holiday giveaway. It's huge, massive. I honestly, every single time we do one of these giveaways, I say the same thing, and it's hard to let you guys understand how much I mean it, but I really never thought there would ever be like anybody who wanted to watch this old dude just open cards and fumble away with sleeves and things on camera and stuff. And yet here we are with 1,500 subscribers behind the channel. We've been doing it for almost 2 years. We've got an amazing community on Discord, tons and tons of traders, lots of just awesome people that we've met over the time, and the whole experience has just been great. I really couldn't have asked for kind of a better outcome for all of this, right? Like, I don't want to be the most famous person in the world. I don't think I could deal with that or anything. For me, like, having a small community like this of people who enjoy opening these kinds of cards and who I can kind of share the joy of this hobby with, like, that's what I was really looking for, and I feel like I found that. And so thank you very much for that. And my way of sort of giving back some of that feeling are these giveaways that I love to run, and we're going to open another one today. And if you just want to learn how to enter and everything, there are chapter markers in the video. You can just skip ahead to where I do the rules, or everyone's favorite part where I go through the disclaimers. I'm sure that's going to be excellent. I've been practicing all day, so I think it'll be probably the best disclaimers the Archivist has done so far. But before we jump into that, I can't do a video without opening some cards. And I was thinking, like, what should I open? I had some anime packs and stuff, and I'm like, nah, you know what? It's a giveaway video. People kind of like have to watch it. And so I'm gonna open sports cards because I've got you all captive audience here. I'm gonna make you watch me open sports cards. I don't get to do it ever otherwise, right? I've got like so many of these, and I never get to open them because, you know. Anyway, there's chapter markers. If you want to jump ahead, jump ahead. But you might, yeah, who knows? I could pull a 101 relic from here. Who knows? Yeah. So this is Alan and Ginter. This is a very, I think, like a really kind of cool product that Topps creates. So these are officially licensed Major League Baseball cards. And what they are they sort of emulate the original baseball cards from the 1800s, right? So these emulate what were called tobacco cards back then, and they look similar, and they kind of have, forget how this all works. I think there's like one extra pack, and then I think it's kind of like that in the blasters anyway. And they have kind of like this classic look to them, and really just, I think, a very unique and fun product. Very different from any other kind of baseball card you'll find. You see what I mean? They just kind of look, they have this like old-fashioned sort of papery feel and look to them. And yet they feature, this year's players. So these are players from this year. Or, well, in this case, it's this box, I think, is from 2022, so a couple years back. But there's a season card. And then what's really neat is they will come with these actual, like, reproductions of tobacco cards, right? So this is the sort of thing that you would find in a tobacco set, in olden times. And the set has all of the modern trimmings too. So it has inserts, as you saw there. It has parallels. It has autographs. It has relics, including numbered relics. Meaning, like, we could, like, I was kind of joking, but you theoretically could pull like a one-of-one relic from one of these packs. It just would be very rare to do that, mostly because they're very rare to begin with. But then also, the blaster packs have worse odds than the hobby box does. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for some kind of autograph or numbered card, or any kind of short print. Here's something that's backwards Backwards usually means it's something. No. In this case, nothing. Okay. There's the 1968 banner season, right? You've got your little tobacco card. We'll just keep going here. Again, I just kind of wanted to open one up. And I guess during this, I also sort of wanted to talk a little bit about giveaways generally, because I get the impression, because, okay, so when I run these giveaways, the way it works is there's an email, you email it and stuff, right? And so I get messages. And in the first giveaway, I noticed like everyone who entered was like excited, right? They were all like, oh, I can't wait to win, blah, blah. Then by the second one, there were still a lot of people like that. But then there was some percentage, like a very small percentage, let's say like 2 or 3%, who had entered before and lost, right? And so they were entering for the second time. And so they had like some self-doubt. You know, they're like, oh, I entered before, I didn't win them, but I figured I'd try again. And now we're on like giveaway 6 or 7. And so there's people who have entered 6 or 7 times and never won, right? And so for those people, I get the impression from their messages that they're like getting a little bit unsure that they can win. And I just want to reinforce a little bit that, you know, anybody can win this giveaway. It could be you. So even if you, for whatever reason, have entered before and lost, I encourage you to try again. This could be the one that you win. And even if it's not, like, it doesn't cost you anything to get a little bit of hope right in your life. So it's really, I think, worth it to try. So here's one of those relics. I don't know that it's numbered or anything, but I still tend to sleeve and top load relics. Let's take a closer look at it. So I was giving a speech there, so I couldn't take too close a look at it. This is Michael Brantley. And what we've got here is a Genuine Topps relic card memorabilia. It's not from any specific game, so this is not game-worn memorabilia or anything like that. So it's not going to be worth a whole lot. I'm not even going to look it up. It's probably worth, I don't even want to guess, a couple dollars or something. If I'm wrong and you know better than me, please let me know. But I don't think I'm wrong there. Is this just literally DJ Muggs? Yeah, okay. So this is DJ Muggs. He's the DJ for the rap groups, the hip hop group Cypress Hill. Yeah, Insane in the Membrane, right? So why he's on a Topps Allen and Ginter card, I don't know. He must really like baseball, is my guess. I can't think of any other reason he'd be on that card. But I knew who that was. I don't know who any of the baseball players were. I don't know who that guy is. I knew exactly who that was. I was like, oh my god, that's the Cypress Hill guy. He's like right here on this card. Neat, I guess. Neat. I'm gonna go with neat. More here. Another backwards, which we know means nothing. Got a banner year. Then this is, I think, a parallel version of it, but still not numbered or anything like that. 3 more packs here, and then we will get into the giveaway. Don't worry. And like I said, there's chapter markers, so you can just skip ahead. Really, if you're angry and listening to this part and you just want to get to the giveaway, like, just skip ahead, man. What are you doing? I mean, you know me. I'm always gonna do things a little different, a little slower. It's just the way it goes. International Coffee Day. Now that's a good day. That's one of those good days. Oh, it's your special day. I agree. I totally agree. Coffee Day is a good day. Weird set. I don't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting the Cypress Hill DJ, the Horn of Africa, and International Coffee Day from my baseball cards. But that is that's what we got today from our baseball cards. So sometimes you're gonna get International Coffee Day is gonna be the thing. Suzuki. Come on. Pitching a gem. Okay, is that something good? Oh, that's Nolan Ryan. I know that name. I didn't recognize the card, but I definitely know that name. He was very famous when I was growing up. Now we've got one more pack, and then yes, we will move on and move to the giveaway. I promise. I have it all set up. Everything's ready to go. There's no worries or anything. I just wanted to open some sports cards. I don't get to open these often enough, I don't think. What's cooking? Hot sauce. Hot sauce is what's cooking, I guess. Okay, look. I'm gonna go ahead and guess. I don't know a whole lot about this set, so I just kind of picked this off the shelf. I can't even remember how I got this booster box. But anyway, I'm gonna assume from this card that there is an insert set of recipes, right? Like maybe there's a pancake recipe or a cookie recipe or something. There's a picture on the front, and then on the back it's got like all the ingredients and the steps so you can do it, right? Because it's called What's Cooking. This recipe is literally for hot sauce, and it's just like pour half a cup of hot sauce. Like, dude, that is not a recipe. That doesn't count as a recipe. That doesn't count. It doesn't count. Okay. Well, thank you for attending my TED Talk on recipe cards. This is hilarious. This is like one of the funniest cards I've ever seen. That's great. Okay, let's clean up. Clean up a little bit if I can here. Yeah, and then we will get to the actual giveaway. Again, 1,500 subscribers. That's a lot. I should probably be more professional at this point. Sorry about that. It's never gonna happen. Sorry. Look, you knew what you signed up for when you tuned into this channel. You knew. You if you didn't know, now you know. But yeah, professional, we're not. We're kind of the opposite of that. I guess unprofessional would be what we are. But yeah, we have fun. We have a lot of fun here, but we're not professionals. Still, if you ever needed to know how to make some hot sauce, just add a half cup of hot sauce in you. You got your hot sauce. What's cooking? Beautiful. I'm gonna keep that on the table. That's a good. That's good. That's a good card. That's like a good card. Okay, let's clean up a little bit here. And then yeah, why are we here today? 1,500 subscriber giveaway. How are we going to do this? We are going to do this the same way we've done all of these, so you probably already know. But here it is. This is the Trading Card Archives 1,500 holiday giveaway. I was so happy to have this happen right before Christmas like this. And I know not everyone celebrates Christmas. I'm sorry, I'm probably going to say that just because it's kind of burned into my head. It's what I grew up with in my family. And it's what we celebrate here. I know not everyone does, so I'll try to say holiday and stuff, but if I say Christmas or mix them up, just understand I get it, but I'm saying the words. Sorry. But yeah, it's our holiday giveaway. We're going to have 3 winners this time, so 3 winners again, so it's going to be a big one again. First place, you get to pick any 3 boxes that you want. So I'm going to show you 41 prize boxes. That's how many we have here right now. I'm going to show them all to you, give you a nice list. You can pick any 3 of those you want if you win. And that will be like your Christmas gift from the Archivist, right? I'll even like wrap it with paper and everything, and it's gonna be awesome. Trust me, you'll open it just like Christmas morning. It'll be great. You're gonna love it. Second place is gonna get any 2 boxes that they want. So the only caveat is if first place takes the Kabog Series 8, I only have 1 of those. So second place you can't also take that. You got to pick something else, right? So if you're in first place, you get to choose the first 3, and then second place has to pick something different. is kind of the only kind of rule. And then third place, you're only going to get one box. You still get any box you want, so it's still like a pretty good price. Like when we ran the original giveaways, that was the big prize was what third place is getting. So don't think that that's a bad place. That's a pretty good place to be in there. And there are some amazing prizes. Your email address, very simple, TCA giveaway 1500@gmail.com. All you have to do is send an email to that account. It doesn't have to have any specific message. You don't have to be a subscriber. You don't have to leave a comment. You don't even have to really like me or you listen to the channel at all. A lot of times people will have their parents and their brothers and sisters email to enter for them to get extra entries. That is completely fine, totally above board. I love to see it. Do as much as you want. That's always okay. The only thing is if you're like creating email accounts and just kind of like if you've built a bot and you're just spamming me like every minute or something like that, I'm going to kind of just disqualify those. But anything else we're going to let fly. So pretty much anything you can do, if you can get a bunch of group of friends together, that's okay. Anything like that. If it's a little suspicious, I might ask you about it, but as long as you can explain yourself, we'll get you in. Also, if you've won before, you can enter. There's no restrictions on previous winners, no restrictions on countries. We'll do the disclaimers. There's some rules about, if your country is currently being sanctioned by the United States or your country doesn't have a functioning postal system, I can't send you the prize. So I'm sorry, those are out of my control. Pretty much anything else I can get you the prize. Don't worry about it. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, I think I covered everything there. If you win, you're going to be contacted via the email you entered with. So be careful, like don't use one of those, 24-hour email addresses where it deletes itself, because I need to be able to reply to you if you win so that you can tell me your address and everything, right? So you got to make sure that we can talk to each other on the email you use. So that's the only kind of restriction on the email address. Otherwise, there's no mailing list here. You're not going to get any spam. I actually delete every one of the giveaway email accounts has been completely deleted after it's over. I don't even keep it. So even if somebody came in and like bought the archives someday, they wouldn't be able to use these emails. They're gone. So I don't keep them at all. So there's no spam, nothing like that. You don't have to worry about it. I hate that stuff myself. So, okay. Now, favorite part, the disclaimers. What's cooking? Okay. Yeah. And drink some water quick. It's just something we do here at the archives just to make sure we're completely legit with our giveaways. I just try to be as transparent as legit as I can. If you think I'm doing something wrong, please let me know. I would love to learn. But this is what I know, and I think I'm doing things as best as we can here. So here are some disclaimers. We do not collect, keep, or use any personal data from users, and that's per our policy. And I actually do have a policy posted there if you want to go read it. It's pretty boring, but it's basically what I'm saying here. YouTube is not a sponsor of this giveaway. And this is like the most important detail here, because YouTube gets really angry if you kind of make it look like they're sponsoring your thing. They're not. This is my idea. YouTube had nothing to do with it. In fact, if you enter, you agree to release YouTube from any and all liability related to the contest and giveaway. You can't sue them for this contest. You would. I'm the one you would sue. Please do not sue anyone. But if you need to, it's going to be me, not them. I am solely responsible for this contest, not nobody else, not YouTube, anyone else. This contest on YouTube complies with all applicable federal, state, and local laws, rules, and regulations, including U.S. sanctions. That's what I was talking about before. Russia is a little bit of a problem right now. North Korea is a bit of an issue. I just can't send you the prize. It's just not feasible. If you have a friend maybe in a different country, we could figure it out. Like if we can figure it out, we'll do it. But if I can't figure it out, you're just going to be disqualified. I'm sorry. That's just how that's going to go. But pretty much anywhere else, I will get you a prize. I've sent prizes to South America. I've sent them to Europe. I've sent them to even the Eastern Bloc, Southeast Asia. So yeah, pretty much anywhere we can get you a prize. It's not a big deal. Let's see. Our contest does not infringe upon or encourage the infringement of any third-party rights or the participation in any unlawful activity. And as I've mentioned every single time we do this, I am not asking you to do something illegal and then take a picture and send it to me, right? Like I don't want you to go ghost ride in your whip down the street and then have a really cool video of that. I'm sure it would be amazing, and honestly, I actually probably would like to see that, but I'm not asking you to do that as part of this contest. It's really important that you don't do anything illegal to enter the contest, because that puts liability on us. So please don't do that. Just let's keep everything nice and safe and legal. We don't ask the user to give your rights or transfer the ownership of your entry to anyone. So if you enter, and you don't have to do this, you don't have to write anything, but if you write a clever joke or a poem or a song or a story or whatever you write in your entry email, it belongs to you. It doesn't belong to me. So I can't take your joke and go use it in my comedy show. That would be against the law. So it still belongs to you. We do not require likes, subscriptions, or comments to enter. This is not about that. You don't even have to be a subscriber to enter. I've said that before. If you want to get your mom and dad to send an email to enter for you, that's fine. They've never even watched. They don't even know what YouTube is. Totally fine. Doesn't matter. You can get in. There's no fake engagement or anything like that. Anyone who emails that is going to get an entry. Our contest is free to enter as far as I can, right? I can't... if you don't have access to a computer and an email account, maybe your local library does, maybe a friend does, something like that. That's kind of the only thing you need to do. Beyond that, the shipping I'm going to pay for, any import tax I'll pay. You don't have to cover any of that. So it's totally free to enter. Beyond, you need to somehow get an email to me. We do not pay a third party or parties to manipulate metrics on the YouTube service, including number of views, likes, dislikes, or subscribers, such that those metrics fail to reflect genuine user engagement. And that's another really important point. And obviously, it took me a year and a half, almost 2 years to get to 1,500 subs. So there's no way I'm paying someone to do this. We've gotten there a lot faster. So yeah, please, let's keep it that way. I like to build an organic, real community of real users. If you like the content, subscribe. If you don't, well, I'm sorry. There's lots of other channels you could go look at, I'm sure. So yeah, but I'm not about fake engagement. I want real engagement here. And we do not associate or affiliate YouTube with our contest, and YouTube didn't give us permission. And so, as I said before, they're not involved. It's my show. It's not their show. And that's really important to note, because when you enter, you're going to send an email, and then I'm going to reply to you with a number. So you're going to send an email like, hey, I want to enter your contest. And I'm going to be like, oh, awesome. Here, you're entering number 38, right? Just that 38 then is when we do the drawing, we're going to draw numbers. And if I draw 38, it means you won. You know that. I know that. Nobody else knows that, right? So it keeps the whole contest nice and anonymous. I don't have to show your email address, or don't have to say your username. And that way, if you won before or something, it just makes everything a little bit easier and nice and anonymous. So that's why we do it that way. All right, so that's disclaimers. Oh, hello. Oh, we got some hot sauce over here. Okay, let's go through the prizes then. I've got 4 prize sheets to read through, and then I was just going to kind of show you some at the end, and that's it. We're really kind of mostly done now at this point with the video. If you want to just go enter, you can. Otherwise, we're going to go through the prizes here. I'll also post them in a community post so that you have the full list of prizes. Here they are, and sorry, I tried to take as best a picture as I can. It is really hard to take a picture of these boxes because they're all shiny, so they all very reflective. So I tried to do my best. If you have a question about any of the prizes, or you want like a closer look at any one of these, just let me know and I can send you a picture or something. It's totally fine. So number 1 there is Lacard's Gundam Series 3. That's an awesome set of trading cards. Easily one of my favorites. That is number 1. Number 2 is Kaio's Transformers Series 3. Another wonderful set that I just love that set. It's such a good set. It's got those manga style cards in it. Good value too in there. A lot of very high value cards. Number 3 will be Kabog One Piece Series 8. That's the latest Kabog One Piece set, the very latest one, the newest one. Brand new box, sealed and everything, good to go. Number 4 is Lucky Card's Akira Toriyama. Another amazing set by Lucky Card. That's the one that has those NFC DJ cards where you can like scratch the record. Kind of a cool thing. Number 5 there is kind of mind-blowing. That is a Kaio Marvel Series 4 5-yuan box, the Spider-Man box. That has Miles Morales CR in it, or could potentially. Like, I don't know that that box does have it, but those cards are like $300 cards. So that box could potentially have, you know, many hundreds of dollars worth of cards in it very easily. And that is a fully sealed box again. Number 6 there is Joy Riot's Meow World Series 2. That's the newest Meow World set. Whole box sealed. Number 7, Card Fun's The Little Prince. That is the trading cards set. So there's actual packs with cards in there, not the slabbed collection. So that is the trading card collection. And then 8, 9, and 10 are all Kaio My Little Pony sets. So you've got 2 10-yuan boxes, Series 5 and Series 6, and the Magic Book. And so if you remember here, this contest is all about building your own set of like 3 boxes, right? So maybe if you win, you really like MLP, that's a pretty good set of 3 boxes right there, right? Take those 3 and you're good to go. I think you'll be very happy, I would suspect. All right, next set of prizes here. This is prize sheet 2. I just restarted the numbering at 1 again, but you can just tell me like sheet 2, number 1 or something is fine. Number 1 is Twilight. Yep, like the vampires. It's honestly a way better set of trading cards than you expected. I opened a ton of that. I ended up trading almost all of it away to a collector in Florida. But it is actually like a pretty good set of cards, and I still have the 1 box there. Number 2 is just wild. That is Demon Slayer and Pokemon. So the cards all have Demon Slayer characters and Pokemon characters on them at the same time. It's a very strange set of cards. Number 3 is Jika's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Number 4 is Phantom Cards One Piece. Not as good as the Kabog One Piece, but not terrible One Piece cards. They're okay, but they're nowhere near as good as Kabog. Number 5 there is Kaio's SpongeBob Series 1. That's the original officially licensed SpongeBob cards. Still selling like crazy on eBay. That is a box that you can't open that box and not make money. It's impossible because the URs in that box alone will pay for the box. Just the URs and with nothing else, right? So yeah, it's kind of insane the way that thing is priced. Number 6 is the best Sailor Moon set. That's Moon Cards set. That has the boot relic cards. Number 7, Jujutsu Kaisen. That's one of the bootleg sets, not the officially licensed one. Still a pretty good bootleg set. A lot of puzzle cards in it, but not a bad set at all. Number 8 is the DC numbered slab. So that that box, inside that box is a single slabbed card numbered to 100, and it's from one of the DC movies. So it could be Joker, Batman, Green Lantern, anything, right? There's tons of them available. Harley Quinn is probably one of the highest rated ones, but yeah, there's some really good cards in there. And so that's what that is. Number 9 is Captain Tsubasa. That's soccer anime cards. Number 10 is Card Fun's Kung Fu Panda Year of the Dragon set. Great set of Kung Fu Panda cards. And then moving on here, we have another set of 10 of these. There's a lot of prizes. Up there is Kaio's One Punch Man, officially licensed One Punch Man's awesome cards. Kaio's Hatsune Miku Series 1, Kaio's The Three Kingdoms Series 4. Beautiful art cards. Like, those are just epic art cards. Kaio's The Boston Museum. Those are cards from the actual Boston Museum's collection. Then we have Keimon's Overlord. That thing is wild. So that box, it like opens from the top, and inside of it there's no packs. It has like 2 decks, and then the decks are randomized. So like the hits are kind of in the middle of the deck. It's this crazy thing to open. You feel like you're opening some kind of like super fancy watch or something. It's really crazy how it all opens, but a beautiful, beautiful set of cards. Number 6 is Cartoon House's Star Wars pre-release. Probably some of the best Star Wars cards we have, and they're very hard to find now, although those are still really well-loved cards and still sell for quite a bit. You've got Kaio's Transformers 1. So this is another officially licensed Transformers set from Kaio, but it's based on the Transformers 1 movie. And then you've got number 8 there is Keimon's SCP Foundation. That is the yellow box. That box has 50 packs in it. It is a heavy box. Number 9 is the brand new Kakao Spider-Man set. I wasn't as impressed with it as I was hoping to be. but it still is officially licensed Spider-Man cards, so they are still worth quite a bit, and it still is a good set to open for sure from value point of view. Number 10 is brand new. I just reviewed those. They are amazing, actually. I kind of wish I could open that box because I know how good they are. But yeah, that is Wanmashi's The Arabian Nights, another wonderful sort of folklore set from them. And then our final set of prizes here. And we've got, first up is Lacard's Gundam Series 2. So remember, we saw Series 3 already. This is Series 2. Very sold out. Very, very expensive cards inside of those boxes are possible to be pulled, including like solid gold cards exist in that set and could be in that box. They're probably not, but it could be. 2 is the KX Chainsaw Man Series 2. That's the sort of waifu style Chainsaw Man cards. They're still awesome, but you got to be ready for that if you open them, because they are definitely that. Number 3 is Barking Universe. Those are some AI art cards with featuring dog art. Honestly pretty cute, but also like very scattershot. The set design languages all over the place. That tall box there in number 4, that is Kaio's officially licensed DC set. Beautiful set of cards. There's numbered cards in there. There's redemptions for signed DC artwork. Really high-end chase is in that set. Number 5 are actually licensed Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cards. Those were published in Hong Kong to celebrate the 40th anniversary and feature the newer animation style of the Turtles. So the newer Nickelodeon style, not the sort of older style of anime. Number 6 is another Chainsaw Man set, but these are now retail cards. So those are retail bootleg Chainsaw Man cards. I put them there because they're the best Chainsaw Man cards out. I think they're like really are the best ones. Even though they're low-end retail, they're very good. And so that's an awesome box, that number 6. Number 7, I actually haven't opened those yet. So I have a box of that. I haven't opened it. I don't know how good they are. Trading Card Collector has opened them if you want to see a video of it. But that is Yami's Studio Ghibli. So that's one of the new Studio Ghibli sets. So that one just came out a couple months ago. And I have one to give away there. Number 8 is the other Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles set. So this one is not licensed. This one is a bootleg and features all kinds of art. It has all sorts of different Turtles art in it from all the different eras. Number 9 is a really cool set. That's Card Fund's Let's Draw a Cat, or I call it Dynasty Cats. It features cat artwork, but from the Dynasty Wars period of China's history. And there are artist signature, like wet artist signature cards in that set. Otherwise, a beautiful set, but also like the chase is pretty crazy. And then number 10 is Wanmashi's other folklore set, The Brothers Grimm. We've opened one of these already. I have one to give away there. And then finally, the 41st prize is Little Frog's Gundam Mechanical Story. Another beautiful set of Gundam cards. All right. Got a lot cooking there. What I want to do with the last bit of the video here before I sign off is just kind of go through and there's 41 boxes, right? If you win, that would be an amazing Christmas present. First off, congratulations. But I want to kind of give you some ideas of ways you can mix and match these, and some of the sort of like, if I won, some of the 3 sets that I would make, right? So that's what I'm going to do here. So first, this set, I don't have names for these or anything, but this is like one possible trilogy that you could get, right? So you could get the Meow World, the Little Prince, and the Studio Ghibli. And I think that would be like a pretty cool mix of like family-friendly cards with, you know, you've got some value, some really cute stuff, and something kind of new and unique. So that's one like three mix you could do. Another one, this one's not really thematic, but it's sort of like Kaio Tenyuan boxes, right? And so you could get the Transformers, the One Punch Man, and the Miku, and this could be sort of a fun way to get 3 boxes that are kind of all like similar. They have the same manufacturer, they're all licensed, good value in here. Another good way to sort of, you know, one way to use your choice. Or another kind of fun way would be to do history cards, right? Or folklore cards, right? So maybe you want to do the two Wanmashi, the Brothers Grimm and the 1001 Nights, and then also the Fine Arts Museum of Boston, right? And so now you've got kind of these real art folklore type cards, and that could be your three, right? Good, interesting choice for sure. Or maybe you just really, really like high-end anime cards, and so you go for the Toriyama, the Kabog, and the Phantom. And you're gonna go all in on anime and get some Dragon Ball, some fantastic One Piece cards, and some almost not quite as fantastic One Piece cards, but you get those maybe. Or maybe you're like me and you go for Gundam. You say, I'm going to build a Gundam bundle for myself. And you get yourself Gundam Series 2 and Series 3 and the fantastic mechanical story. And these are the 3 boxes that show up. Could be a good choice, right? Or maybe superheroes are your thing. And so you're like, okay, well, I'm going to make a 3-box bundle, and I'm going to have the DC slabbed card. I can show you what that looks like. Maybe. Yeah, here's mine. So this is what is in this box. You get this whole stand with you could, like, the stand comes in there too. The card is in here, and then the slab actually extends the card. And then that card will be numbered. So mine is 21 out of 288. That's in there. You get the Kaio DC, and then you do the Kaio Marvel. And that could be this could be a fantastic set. Like, this could be worth, if you hit the numbered cards in this and this, it could be like thousands of dollars pretty easily. And then finally, the last set of boxes I'll leave you with here is the one I already kind of talked about, which is to do a My Little Pony set, and that is to get, you got here Series 5, here's Series 6, and then Magic Poke. And go ahead and get all 3 of these, right? And these are what you get, and that could be an amazing value, right? In fact, if you got these and just didn't open them and just waited a year, you could probably earn a couple thousand. Like, that'd probably be worth $1,000 in a year pretty easily, if I had to guess. As soon as this gets released in America, like, these things are going to go through the roof in value. So yeah, having sealed My Little Pony, not a bad thing to have in your closet. Okay, so with that, I think we'll end the video there. We have about a 40-minute video again. I always do such long videos for these. But let me put the rules back up. And that's it. That's all you have to do. So yeah, if you want to get entered, just send an email to tcagiveaway1500@gmail.com, and I will send you a number. The only thing to remember again is it's just me. I don't have an assistant, and I need to sleep. And I'm probably going to go to sleep like pretty soon after recording this. So if you enter like right away, you might not get your entry until tomorrow morning. It's fine. You will get your entry. Don't worry. I make sure before I do the drawing, I make sure everyone who has entered has a number, including I check spam and everything. So yeah, you will get entered. It just, I might be sleeping, so I might not reply till the morning. Just be a little patient with me is all. But otherwise, yeah, let's get this going again, and let's do another one of these. Let's see how many entries we can do. Light it up. All right, have fun, guys, and I'll talk to you all later this week. I've got some awesome content coming. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.